Good morning. Is it good morning or good afternoon? It's still good morning, yes. And it is Saturday. And I just had a moment. You know that when you know that your time and your purpose is key, and just walking in today and seeing all you all and being here with the students, it is an immense pleasure. So my name is Sineria Ordonez, and I am with Comerica Bank. And the words that I have today, I've been thinking this week, what are the words that I can share with you? But you already know our students. Our students, you already know who you are. And so I was reminded of how I interacted with the students with the Young Entrepreneurs Solutions program that we have, which is a young entrepreneurship program. And I got to meet a lot of the students there. And you know what I learned about them? I learned they're smart, they're motivated, they are tenacious. And when I thought of those three things, I realized that this is our future, that our students have so much goodness into them, and they want to show us. They're very eager to show us who they are, what they're about. And that sense of truth is so liberating because when we want to think about who we are, what our purpose are, we just have to look at the youth because they show up and we want them to continue showing up in all that they are, and that sense of authenticity and that sense of eagerness and that sense of hope and inspiration that they give to all of us. So I am here in front of you, but I am just so honored that I get to work and see the talent of our youth. The other thing that I've come to know and understand is that at the end, the power is not in the words that I say, but in the reaction that they invoke in all of us, which is why you are here today, which is why you are celebrating. And for the students, you know, all this year and the year prior, when you made that decision about you were going to make it, did you have any doubt that you weren't going to make it? No, you did? You did. It's okay because every year, every month was different, and you always asked yourself, am I doing the right thing? Can I make it for another month? But what I meant with you overcame that, and that you know that your belief was greater than any doubt. Because even as adults, we have doubts, but we have to get up every morning. We have to look our best, not because of what the day may show for us, but how we want the day to show for us, which is very different. But it is okay to doubt yourself. When the world expects so much of you, when the community is on your shoulders, do you feel that way? Do you feel that sometimes you're carrying the community on your shoulders? Mm-hmm. And it can be heavy. But you're not alone. Look at everyone who's showing up for you today. Can you take a look around? Look at everyone who is here. Miss Scott, she will not let you go out alone. What she does so well and so beautifully is that she brings partners together. The sponsors that you have today, it's because they believe in you. And Miss Scott would not let you think otherwise. And as that weight of the community is heavy on you, but do you know that that is also a strength? That you get to deliver and show everyone the beauty that is in your community. So you are the ambassador to that. So it's not that just that is heavy, but it is also your greatest power that you get to show everyone else. Because do you see and sense the beauty of your community? I'm asking. Do you sense it? Do you believe in that? Do you? Okay. So that is a power. That not that anyone can come to our communities and tell us what we lack, but that we can show them what we can bring, what we are made of. And that the unity among us is what makes us greater. And that in those moments of wanting to find yourself, doubting yourself, that you have your community that is here waiting for you, that is here inspiring you, wanting to connect you to the opportunities that you deserve. Do you know you deserve them? Oh no, I need. Do you know that you deserve it? Absolutely. Yes, you do. And so imagine all the greatness that you will show as you walk out and do whatever it is that your heart's desire. Because we don't need you to be like the other students. We need you to be you. And we need you to be proud of the community you're a part of. Because when everybody else doubts authenticity, you will walk because you know that this is the only way that you know, because you carry your community. But with that also, there's a lot of learning moments. I don't call them failures. Who likes failures? How do we feel when we feel we failed at something? Depressed. That feeling takes us down on a road. Words have meaning. Those are not failures. Those are learning moments. Change it. You don't fail, you learn. And when we learn, we rise. When we rise, we go to another higher level of learning, higher level of understanding. That's called wisdom. People pay for wisdom because sometimes there's a lack of it. That's the beauty that the community has shown, has brought to you. The smiles that you carry, the hope. So will you continue to be someone else's expectations of what they think you should be? Or will you walk in the strength of who you are and light the way? And I had to pause there so that you can think of that moment, of those words that I am saying. Would you embrace your learning? Because sometimes we get stuck because we think we failed at something, but we didn't. We learned. And if we don't get past that, then we won't be able to understand the higher level of learning, of power that we carry. And the greatest thing about power is that power is not one that you keep, but one that you have to release. Your power only grows when you let it out, when you release it. So again, I remind you that what we need is for you to be more of who you are. And as I have worked with several of you, and I have seen again that persistence, the way that even young entrepreneurs are thinking about ideas or say, hey, I may not have everything ready, but I know that I have this idea and I know I can turn it into a business. And you're moving forward even when you don't have all of the things that you think you need, but you have the will. And if you have the will and you have your community support you, what else do you need? But you also have to learn to ask for help. How does it feel when we ask for help? Because we think that by asking, we lack something. And that is not at all. We ask because we need support. Because to go where you want to go, you can't go at it alone. So think about that time that you decided to turn the direction and the doubt of your life and say, I will, and I can do more. And be reminded that you need your community to walk with you. And we want to walk with you. But if you don't ask, how will we know? If you don't rely on each other in those moments of doubt to say, no, you can do it, go for it. So today is a special day because I get to be among all of you and already, again, be reminded of the things that I have seen of a lot of our students. But more importantly, I think it's also the day that you take ownership of your life. No one else is going to tell you what you can and cannot do unless you allow them. So how do you feel today? I'm going to ask again because, it almost seems like you hesitated. How do you feel today? I'm going to need a bit more. How do you feel today? Woo! Yes. Yes. So it is my most precious honor to be here with you all and just share these words with you. At Comerica Bank, we strive to raise expectations of what a bank can be in the communities that we serve. We call ourselves a force for good, but we can't do that unless we give that back. We come and support the community because we already know the beauty that the community has. Our job is only to support those who are working, believe in the potential of that community. And so today we are here as supporters to extend that potential that already exists in our community. Thank you for your time. Thank you.